We are starting today's lecture. We'll be continuing with settlement of options. Now, our target will be you absolutely understand how to make settlement of options. Number two, it should be very speedy. It should not take even a second to think whether you are bullish, bearish, how to do the settlement. So, for that, let us again revise what we have done yesterday. Is it alright? We went to long call. This person is having option and he is having a right to purchase. As he is having option, he will be paying the premium. And as he is having option, his profits are unlimited and losses is limited. Limited up to what? Up to premium. Because he is paying premium, maximum what he can lose is premium. Because otherwise, whenever say also he is bullish. He will be benefited unlimited when the price increases, but when the price decreases, he will not exercise the option, and what will happen is he will lose his premium. His position is long call. Let us go to counterparty of long call, that is short call. If long call is bullish, short call will be bearish. He has given the option. Which option? This option of right to purchase. Start it. As he has given the option, he will be getting premium. He will be receiving premium. And as he has given the option, his profit will be limited. Why? Whenever there is an exorbitant profit, the counterparty will not exercise the option, and what he can gain is maximum premium. And his losses, as he has given the option to counterparty, will be unlimited. Next part, where the right to sell is taken, is long, because this person will be having the option put. He is having option put is right to sell. If long call is bullish, long put will always be bearish. He is having the option, so he will be paying premium. As he is paying premium and he is having the option, his profits will be unlimited. Losses will be limited up to premium. Counterparty of long put is a short put. If long put is bearish, a short put will be bullish. Short, he has given the option. Of which option he has given? This option. Right to sell. But he is not having option, he has given right to sell. As he is giving option, he will be receiving premium. His profits will be limited up to premium, and his losses will be unlimited. Try to understand if the person is a short. This will be common. Bullish bearish will not be common, huh? But a person will be receiving premium, his profits will be limited up to premium and his losses will be unlimited. Yes, if you are short call, you are bearish. If you are short put, you are bullish. Is it all? But this, what I have drawn in rectangle, will be common. Also, if you are long, this will be common. You will be paying premium, your profits will be unlimited and your losses will be limited up to premium. Is it all right? These are all four positions and we are going to start a settlement. Please understand, for first four questions I have taken. In that four questions we will be discussing at length. Then we will be starting institute questions whereby we will be directly doing settlement with the logic that we have learned in first four questions. Is it not? So let us go to all the questions. First, this I am explaining, I will be asking to some of the student in between. Stuti purchased 10 lot of 3 months. Say I am tick marking. Stuti purchased 3 months call option. Is it all right? Purchased means she purchased option. Which option? Call option. Means Stuti will be having the option. First write down the name of the position she is having. Long, because she has purchased the option. It is which option? Call. Once you write down, always write down whether he or she is bullish or bearish. Long call is bullish. Now you should be knowing this. Of Reliance at a strike price of 440 per share. But she has purchased 10 lots. We will be doing about lots. First always find out per share. Is it alright? Premium is rupees 20 per share. She is long. So she will be paying premium. Is it alright? Of rupees 20 per share. So she will be paying rupees 20 per share. One lot size is 505 Reliance. This is actual size because today we have seen it. Find out. Now this also will be doing last. Because first we are finding out per share. One share, what is my what is Stuti's profit or loss. Find out her profit or loss at the end of 3 months if market price of Reliance at the end of 3 months is 520 per share. See what is the strike price? 440. What is market price on maturity? Is 520 rupees. Market is bullish or market is bearish? Market is bullish. Stuti is bullish? Yes. Market is bullish? Yes. She will be getting money. Now this, what we have remembered, will be important. Her profits are unlimited. Means whatever is difference she will be getting. What is the difference? Is 80 rupees. So she will be getting rupees 80 per share. But she has already paid a premium of 20 per share. So her net gain will be 60 rupees per share. Now understand how much position she was having. 10 lots. One lot is having how many shares? 505 shares. So she is totally having 5050 shares. Is it alright? So what will be her total gain? Is rupees 60 per share multiplied by 10 lots multiplied by 505 shares per lot. Sorry, if you multiply this 5050 multiplied by 60 is 3,03,000. This is a direct settlement and this is how you should do the settlement. Please try to understand it. In these 4 questions, I'll be totally explaining you logic. Start it. Stuti was long, so she was having the option to purchase Reliance at the rate of rupees 440. So she will be a purchaser. Is it alright? She has already paid the premium because she is having the option. So for purchasing anything, for purchasing this options or any product, she will have to pay and she has already paid this 20 rupees. Is it alright? Per share. Now try to concentrate. Market after 3 months is 520 rupees. Please try to understand. Stuti is having option to purchase at 440. See now what Stuti can do. She can purchase from option at the rate of rupees 440 or she can purchase from market at the rate of rupees 520. Alright, she is a purchaser. She will never select this option. So from where Stuti will purchase? Stuti will purchase from option. Technical word. Stuti will exercise the option. Stuti will exercise the option. Is it all? I have told you shortcut. If Stuti is bullish, market is bullish, she will always exercise the option because she is benefited. Is it alright? Stuti will exercise the option. Agreed. But what will happen in option? Stuti will be getting 1 Reliance shares and she will be paying 440 rupees. Is it right? But this is a settlement by delivery. We will never be doing settlement by delivery. Settlement will happen by difference. Is it alright? Then how to do a difference? Is it alright? Stuti was having at 440. Now if she purchases from market, she will have to pay 80 rupees more. Is it alright? So what counterparty will do? Counterparty will pay 80 rupees to Stuti and the settlement will be done by differences. Now Stuti is indifferent. Why? She will be purchasing from market at 520 and she has already got 80 rupees. So her net cost will come to 440 rupees. Is it alright? So this is a logical explanation of why she is gaining 60 rupees. 80 she has got from settlement. 20 she has paid the premium. Net gain per share is 60 per share and total gain. This is just a concept of lots. Is it alright? Stuti cannot purchase 1 share. She will have to purchase in lot and she has purchased 10 lots of 505 share per lot. That is, she has totally taken a position on 5050 shares. So, this is nothing but which position? Long call. In all first 4 questions, I will be teaching you all the logics. Alright. Let us go to second question. Mehak sold 50 lots. 1 lot is equal to 10 shares. So Mehak has totally sold 500. Of 3 months, Tata put option. Mehak has sold. So he is a writer of the option. Mehak is having short position. Of 3 months, Tata put option. Let me first write down the position of Mehak. He is short put. He has given an option of right to sell. Mehak, can you put your mic on and tell me your position, bullish or bearish?
I am bearish.
Sure? Short put.
Oh,
It is 4 ways, not 1 way, right?
I was going in sequence, so I was understanding short call.
Okay.
Yes, I am bullish.
You are bullish. Is it all? Why you are bullish?
Because I have given the option.
All right. Because you have given the option, so you are bullish.
No, not because I have given the option, because I have given her the right to sell. So,
All right. Because a put option, who is a purchaser, is a bearish and you are a counterparty, so you are bullish. Is it all right? So you should be bullish. Short put is bullish. Is it all right? At a strike price of 1020, premium rupees 80, you are short, so you will be receiving premium of rupees 80 per share. You will be receiving premium of rupees 80 per share. Is it all right? All right. Find out the net off of Mehak if after 3 months the price of Tata is rupees 1050 per share. Let me also write down strike price. Strike price is 1020. Price on maturity is rupees 1050. This is bullish. All right. Let me do the settlement. Mahek is bullish. Market is bullish. So Mahek will be getting a difference of 30 rupees. Plus he has already got 80 rupees as settlement. So net what Mahek is getting is 110 rupees. Yes or no, Mahek?
no, sir, I will be getting 80 only.
Exactly. Is it all right? This 30 rupees Mehak will never be getting. Please understand, you are not doing settlement of forward. Right now you are seller of the option. Your profits are limited up to premium. See, if you are knowing this, this can be fast. Mehak was bullish. Market is bullish. So Mehak will be gaining. But his gain are limited up to premium. So what he is gaining is 80 rupees. Is it all right? And his losses are unlimited. But he has not got losses. Is it all right? So there is no question of unlimited. Is it all right? So what is the maximum profit Mehak will be getting is 80 rupees and not 110 rupees. Rupees 80. This difference thing Mehak will never get. I'll explain you that. Is it all right? Let me first solve it. It is 80 rupees per share. But Mehak is holding 50 lots of 10 shares per lot. So Mehak will be totally getting 80 multiplied by 500 is 40,000 rupees. This is his net settlement, and believe me, Mehak cannot get more than 40, and believe me, this 40,000 is nothing but a premium which he has got on all his position. Is it all right? Now, let me again go into detail. Mehak has sold the option of a right to sell. Say I have purchased it. Of right to sell. Is it all right? If I have purchased this option of right to sell, I can sell it. Is it all right? Now, I can sell it at 1020 or I can sell it in the market at 1050, a share of Tata. Is it all right? I am a seller. I will always be selling at a higher price. So I will be selling it in the market. That means I will not be selling in the option. Technically, I will not exercise the option. But will I have to pay the premium? Yes, which I have already paid. That is a gone thing. I will not exercise the option. I'll purchase from market. So Mehak is free. Once I do not exercise the option, Mehak is absolutely free and he will take away his premium. But as the market was bullish, I was having the option not to exercise the option. So Mehak will not be getting this additional 30 rupees. I will be directly purchasing on the market. In settlement, I will not have to pay anything to Mehak. So this is a logical idea behind this. This was settlement of a short put. Let us go for next. Aarti sold 20 lots. One lot is 1000 shares. 3 months call option. Aarti sold short. 3 months call option. Short call. I am again opening that chart. Short call is bearish. Any person who is short will be receiving the premium. Premium is rupees 5 per share. Any person who is short, profits are limited up to premium and losses are unlimited. Start it. Let us go to market. What is the market price on maturity? First, let us see the strike price. The strike price is rupees 100. Market price on maturity of Adani is 400 per share. Rupees 400. What was the strike price? 100. Market price has become 400. Is it alright? Market is bullish. Aarti was bearish. Market is bullish. Aarti will be having losses which are unlimited. So what is the loss? The difference. 400 minus 100, that is 300 per share. But Aarti has already got a premium of 5 rupees that will reduce her loss. And the net, this is loss, this is profit, and so net loss will be 295 rupees per share. What was the position of Aarti? See, what is the loss? Even if you exclude the premium, is 295 rupees per share and the basic price of the share was 100 rupees. Why? Whenever someone takes short position, his or her losses are unlimited. Unlimited is the difference. Sorry, 295 rupees per share. Now try to understand the lot size. It is 295 rupees per share multiplied by how many lots she is having? 20 lots. One lot is having how many shares? 1000 shares per lot. Lots get cancelled, share get cancelled. This is 295 into 20 into 1000, which is 59 lakhs. 59 lakhs. What is remaining is rupees. So she will be having a loss of 59 lakhs rupees. Is it not? If she was having this particular position. Is it alright? Please try to understand logically. She has given an option of a right to purchase. Again, I am a counterparty. So I am long call. I am having an option of right to purchase. Is it alright? Now, I have already paid this premium 5 rupees. Yes. Is it alright? But understand, I can purchase this share of Adani from option at the rate of rupees 100. I am a purchaser. Or I can purchase from market at the rate of 400. You are a purchaser. You will always purchase from a place where you get cheaper. So you will purchase from this. This is option. In technical term, it is known as you will exercise the option. How to do settlement by delivery? I will pay, I will pay rupees 100 to Aarti and Aarti will be giving me 1 share. But the settlement is done through differences. How to do it with differences? See, I can purchase in option at the rate of rupees 100. I am having that option. But if I go to market, it is available at 400. So Aarti is saying that, sir, I will give you 300 rupees. You purchase it from market and I am ready for it. Because I will be purchasing from market at 400 rupees, 300 rupees already Aarti is giving me. So my net cost will be 100 rupees. Is it right? So the settlement, and we have learned it in forward, the difference between this is nothing but settlement. But you will have to see over here whether you are long or you are short. Is it right? You are short, your losses is unlimited. Whenever it is unlimited, you can just do the differences and find out your unlimited loss. Is it right? Total loss is 59 lakhs rupees, and this was the position of a short call. Is it right? Next, last, Sachin purchased long 100 lots. This is lot size. 6 months put option. Long put, long call is bullish, long put is bearish. Of X Limited, long means he is having the option of a right to sell. Strike price is 5,000 rupees per share. Premium is 400 per share. So, as he is long, he will be paying premium of rupees 400. Once he pays the premium, his profits will be unlimited. How much unlimited? Let me write down. Difference. His losses will be limited. Limited up to what? Premium. Alright. Premium we have already taken. Lot size is 1 lot is equal to 10 shares. What is my idea is I always find out answer per share and then I just multiply it with lots. Find profit and loss account, profit and loss if actual market price of X Limited after 6 months is rupees 500 per share. Let me go to market. Market price on maturity is rupees 500. All right, is rupees 500. There is a crash in this particular share and there is no mistake. I have taken it 500 rupees. So, tell me, this is my strike price. This is my market price. Market is bearish. Sachin was bearish. He will be having profits and his profits are unlimited. And how much? Difference. So 5,000 minus 500, 4,500 per share he will be getting on settlement. But he has already paid a premium of 400. So his profit will decrease by 400 rupees. His net settlement will be rupees 4,100 per share. Total answer will be rupees 4,100 per share multiplied by how many lots he is having? 100 lots multiplied by 10 share per lot. Lot get cancelled, share get cancelled. What will remain is rupees is 4100,000. That is 41 lakhs rupees. Sachin, I have got you 41 lakhs rupees. You will have to give me some commission. Is it alright? So his position was long put, and last time we are going into logic of understanding this. From now onwards, we will be doing bullish bearish, profit limited, profit unlimited. Is it alright? He was long put, so he was having an option. Of course, he will have to pay this premium of 400. Start it. Now, in market, this is available. Now, he is having long put, so he is having an option to sell. So he can sell it in the option at 5,000 rupees. He can sell it in the market at 500 rupees. You are a seller. You will be selling to a person where the price is higher. So you will be selling it over here. So in technical terms, you are exercising the option. We always do settlement by difference. What is settlement by difference? Difference between 500 and 5,000. The seller of this option will be paying to Sachin, that is 4,500 rupees, and 400 Sachin has already paid, so net settlement comes to 4,100 per share. Sir, if the settlement was done by delivery, then Sachin will be selling this share and he will be getting 5,000 rupees instead of 500 rupees. But here also, if Sachin is holding one share, he can get a 5,000 rupees. How? 4,500 he has got from settlement, 500 he will be getting from market. Total what he will be getting, net settlement will remain same whether it is delivery or difference, and this is how he is earning 4,100 rupees, 4,500 on settlement and 400 he has already paid on premium. The net answer is 4,100 rupees. Sorry. This is settlement of all four positions that we have done: long call, short call, long put and short put. See, what is required is this: you should be having this thing in your mind at any point of time. At any point of time, you should be knowing this. Is it all right? You should be writing it down on your own. Think logically and write it down, and every time when you go into your examination, you should see only this. You should be knowing this. Then settlement is extremely easy. Is it all right? So now let us go to some of the questions of institute. Let us do some ICAI questions. This was May 2010 question. C 2.3.1. Mr. A purchased a 3 months call option. Purchased call. His position is a long call. Whenever he is long call, he is bullish. He will be paying premium. For 100 shares. Now they have not done it in lots, but they have done it in shares. That is all right. At a premium of rupees 30 per share, with an exercise price of 550. This is most important. He also purchased the 3 months put option. All right. So this is, I'll have to write down exercise price over here. It is rupees 550. He has also taken another position. He also purchased 3 months put option. Purchased long put. As he is long put, he is bearish. Again, he will be paying premium. For 100 shares, number of shares are 100 over here. Number of shares are 100 over here. Company at a premium of rupees 5. With an exercise price of 450. Exercise price over here is 450. Don't merge this two. These two are separate positions. Might be of the same share, but they are separate position. With an exercise price of 450. The market price of the share on the date of Mr. A purchased the option was rupees 500. Please understand what is this. This is a spot price. Rupees 500. Why it is given, sir, in the question? Because to confuse you. Is it alright? It is just to confuse you. There is no need of, so what is the spot price of the share today for calculation. Calculate the profit or loss that Mr. A would make, assuming that market price falls to 350 at the end of 3 months. Let me go to market. Market on maturity is rupees 350. He has taken both long call and long put in one share. So here also market price of the share on maturity is 350. Do both separately. You are bullish. Market is bearish. Market is bearish. So you will be at a loss. How much? You cannot earn more or less than your premium. Is it alright? Because your maximum loss is your premium. You will not exercise the option. Your loss will be your premium. What you are paying? 30 rupees is your loss, multiplied by 100 shares, that is rupees 3000 will be negative figure. Is it alright? You are bearish. Market is bearish. See, market has gone down to 350. Market is bearish. Then you will be earning money. You are in profit. If you are long, your profit is unlimited. How much unlimited? Difference. What is the difference? 100 rupees per share. But you have already paid a premium of 5. So that will reduce your profit. So your net profit will be 95 rupees per share. But you are having 100 share. So your total profit will be 9,500 rupees positive. But we need to give answer of net because we have taken both position in the same share. One right to purchase, one right to sell. So my net answer will be positive 9,500 minus 3,000. Net answer is positive 6,500. Is it all? Is my net settlement for this particular question, and this is how the questions are asked. Once you do it, you will be getting 4 marks in it. See how I have done. Bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish. If I am long, my profits are unlimited, my losses are limited. Profits are unlimited up to differences, losses are limited up to the premium. Is it alright? But you need to understand that even if you are knowing in this manner, you should be absolutely comfortable with logic. Otherwise, on the first day I would have taught this. You should be absolutely comfortable with logic, but in examination for this 4 marks, you can directly use the concept of bullish and bearish. Is it alright? This was C 2.3.1. We are going to 2.3.3. The market received rumor about ABC Corporation's tie-up with a multinational company. This has induced the market price to move up. If the rumors is false, the ABC Corporation stock price will probably fall dramatically. To protect from this, an investor has bought call and put option both. Is it alright? So please understand, we are just concerned with this. He has bought call and put options both. He purchased one 3 months call option with a strike price of 42 at rupees 2 premium. He has purchased long call option, call, long call. Long call is bullish. Strike price is rupees 42. 2. Premium, he is long, will pay rupees 2 per share. And paid rupees 1 per share premium, paid rupees 1 per share premium for 3 months with a striking price of 40. It is not given that he has purchased or he has sold. Believe me, he has purchased because he has paid rupee premium. Is it alright? So he is a purchaser of the option, that is for sure. And this is a put option. So his position is long put. Long put is bearish position. As you are long, you will be paying, and it is totally written that he is paying rupee 1 per share. And strike price is rupees 40 over here. Start. Determine the investor position if the tie-up offer bids the price of ABC Corporation stocks up to rupees of 43 in 3 months. Is it alright? So first situation. If market price let me write it down with other. If market price after 3 months is rupees 43. Let me go on left hand side. Investor was bullish, market is bullish, he is having long position, his profits are unlimited up to differences. What is the difference? Plus 1. So he will be getting a profit because market is bullish. Also he was bullish, so he will be getting plus 1. But his profits are less than his premium. He is payer of the premium, minus 2. So from long call, he will be losing 1 rupee per share. Let us go to long put. He was bearish. Market is bullish. So he will not exercise the option. He is long, so he is having the option, but he will not exercise the option. If he does not exercise the option, is plus 0. But he will have to pay the premium. Yes. How much? Minus 1. That's correct. And net settlement will be minus 1. His total loss will be minus 2 per share if the market price after 3 months is rupees 43. That's correct. Next, if market price, second one, this was my first answer. Second answer. Determine the investor's ending position if tie-up program fails and the price of the stock falls to rupees 36 in 3 months. Is that it? If market price after 3 months is rupees 36. Let me again compare. Long call, I was bullish. Market is bearish. So long call, if I was bullish, market is bearish, I will not exercise the option. I am having the option whether to exercise or not. So my net settlement will be 0. But I have already paid 2 rupees. Will I get back that? No. So I have already paid 2 rupees from long call. I am having 2 rupees loss. Let me see what happens in long put. I was bearish. Market is bearish. So I will be having profit in settlement. How much? Difference. Difference is 4 rupees. Is it alright? But I have already paid a premium of rupee 1 because I was long. Is it all? My profits are unlimited up to differences. Losses is limited up to premium. So, but I'll have to pay premium whether I exercise the option or not. My answer is a plus 3, and so my net settlement of long call and long put will be plus 1 per share. Is it alright? I don't think lot size is given. Is it alright? No, lot size is not given. So you can assume the lot size, or you can just write down the answer per share. Is it alright? So in first case, if the market price is 43, it will be minus 2 rupees per share will be your net settlement. Otherwise, if the market price is 36, your profit will be plus 1 rupees per share. Is it alright? This is nothing but the question. Is it alright? Now, let me ask you one question. This question seems to be weird. Why? When the rumor is correct, so it is no longer a rumor. Is it alright? Then you are having a loss. And when it is fail, when they are not correct, then you are earning profit. What you have done as an investor? You are doing something weird. Can anyone answer me what is happening? No one? Alright, I'll tell you. See, I am an investor. I am already holding this share. Is it alright? Now there are rumors in the market. Is it alright? I am already holding this share. Huh? So if the rumors are correct and if the price increases, I am alright. Is it alright? But if they are not correct, then they say that it will fall dramatically. Now if it falls dramatically, I am already the holder of the share. So my price will fall dramatically and I want to hedge my risk. So whenever the price falls, I should be getting some money to hedge my risk. If the price rises, yes, from options I am having loss. But see, what is my maximum losses premium? Is it alright? My maximum loss is premium. What is premium? 3 rupees. So my loss cannot be greater than 3 rupees. Is it right? Here it is 2 rupees because I am getting 1 rupees over here. Is it right? But my loss cannot be greater than 3 rupees. By spending that 3 rupees, I have hedged my risk. Is it alright? But see, here when the market price fell like anything, this 4 rupees was hedged by which position was long put. Is it alright? So I am already holding the shares, and if the price falls dramatically, I am hedged by it. So I took this type of position whereby I am hedged by price reduction. Is it alright? This is C 2.3.3. Is it alright? Next question. Is 2.3.6. Mr. X established the following spread. I'll teach you what is spread. On Delta Corporation stock, this is company's name, purchased 1 3-month call option. Purchased call option. Long call with a premium of rupees 30. Paid rupees 30 with an exercise price of 550. Is it alright? Purchased 1 3-month. Purchased put option. Purchased is long. Put is right to sell. Whenever you are long, you pay premium of rupees 5 with an exercise price of 440. It is 450. Delta Corporation is currently selling at 500. This is a spot price, not relevant for us. Determine profit or loss if the price of Delta Corporation remains 500 after 3 months. Is it alright? Situation number 1. If on maturity market price is rupees 500. I am having 2 position, long call, long put. In both I am paying the premium 30 and 5 minus 30 minus 5. Is it all right? Let me solve both. Let me take help of some person. Jaimin, can you help me out?
Yes, sir.
All right. Tell me, long call, you were bullish or bearish?
Bullish.
Yes, you were bullish. Is it all right? Exercise price is 550. Market price is 500. Market is bullish or market is bearish?
Bearish.
You are bullish. Market is bearish. You will not exercise the option. Your maximum loss will be 30 rupees, which is your premium. Is it all right? Help me out in long put. Long put, you are bullish or bearish?
I am bearish.
You are bearish. Strike price or exercise price is 450 and market price is 500. Market is bullish or bearish?
Market is bullish.
Bullish. Is it all right? You are bearish. Market is bullish. You will not exercise the option. What is your maximum loss is a premium, that is 5 rupees. This will be minus 30. This will be minus 5. Total will be minus 35 per share will be your loss. Jaimin, you are on the line, so you should give me the answer. How it is possible that in both the cases I am not exercising the option? Because in one case I am bullish, another case I am bearish, and the market price is 500 in both the cases. Is it all right? Still, why I am not able to exercise any of the option?
Suppose is in other case the market price is still
Bullish. Is it right?
yeah,
This happens because of strike price. See, right now price is 500. Your put option is at 450 rupees and your call option is at 550 rupees. Is it all right? Today in the video which I have made, you can see I have taken the position. Is it all right? Believe me, my position is also such that my both the options will not be exercised. Current market price is 2100 of Reliance. My long call is at 2400 and long put it as 1800. So it is not possible that the price will be lower than 1800. Probably it is not possible that the price will be greater than 2400. So it is possible that my neither of the option is exercised. Second case, second person will be on line, Mehak. Number 2. At maturity, if market price is 350, you are again having long call and long put, Mehak. All right. Long call, you are bullish or bearish? I have already written bullish. Tell me about market. Market is bullish or bearish?
Market is bearish.
Market is bearish. 550, 350. I am bullish. Market is bearish. My settlement will be 0, but I'll have to pay the premium. So my answer will be net minus 30. Make you are on line. In this case, in long put, I am bearish. Market is bullish or bearish? Strike price is 450. Actual price is 350.
Bearish.
Market is also bearish. I am also bearish. Will I be gaining?
Yes.
Limited or unlimited?
Unlimited.
Unlimited with what rate?
100 and premium of 5 rupees
will be deducted. All right. So my settlement will be 450 minus 350 is positive 100. Of course, I'll have to pay a premium of rupees 5. So my net settlement will be positive 95. Positive 95 minus 30 is positive 65 per share if my market price on maturity is 350. Sorry. Third case. Who will join me? Stuti. Maturity market price is 600 rupees. Long call, I am telling you, you are bullish. Market is bullish or bearish? 550, 600.
Bullish.
Bullish. So you will be getting money, you are bullish, market is bullish, your profit is unlimited. What is the difference?
50 rupees.
50 rupees. Will you pay the premium or you will receive the premium?
Pay the premium.
Whenever you are long, you will always pay the premium. Your net answer will be positive 20. Is it all? Next. Long put. You are bullish or bearish?
Bearish.
You are bearish. Market. Exercise price is 450. Market price is 600.
I won't exercise the option.
Yes, you will not exercise the option. Market, you are bearish. Market is bullish. You will have to pay the premium. You are not exercising the option.
Yes, I will.
Yes, you will have to pay the premium of rupees 5. This will be minus 5 plus 20 minus 5 is plus 15 per share. In all three situations, I have solved it. Yes, they have given a lot size. Assume that the size of the option is 100 share of Delta Corporation. So let me rectify my answer. Multiplied by 100 minus 3,500 rupees. Multiplied by 100 is plus 6,500 rupees. Multiplied by 100 is plus 1,500 rupees. Alright, can anyone tell me whether my net position was bullish or bearish? If I have entered into this two position, whether my net position was bullish or bearish?
You wanted to hedge your risk.
Of what?
Like you are not sure, so you are in a break-even point between 450 and 550.
Okay. So I want to hedge my risk at what rate?
Anything between 450 and 550 would not hurt you that much.
Alright. Above and below that it would hurt me.
Not hurt, it would give you profits also.
Alright. See, you are not concerned with Delta Corporation. You are not holding already any Delta Corporation share. Is it alright? Then why you whether you are net bullish or bearish? You are neither of it. Is it alright? Believe me, this is an incorrect question. I'll tell you, please try to understand this is a theoretical point, but still your concept should not be only to pass SFM examination. Your concept should be understanding this all things. Is it alright? See the word spread. Is it alright? I'll tell you. What is your maximum loss if you are taking both the position per share? Huh? What you are paying? 30 plus 5. So your loss cannot increase more than 35 rupees per share for sure. You are having long position. Your loss is in any of the case, your loss cannot be more than 35 rupees per share. Alright. Now, see the range of long and put. What is long? Strike price is 550. Is it alright? Put strike price is 450. Is it alright? Now, say you as an investor feels that this stock is going to be extremely volatile because there are some news coming, because there are elections coming, because there is a coronavirus vaccine coming, because of some reason you feel that this stock is going to become volatile. On which direction, upper or lower, you are not knowing it. Is it alright? You feel that either the price will dramatically decrease or the price will dramatically increase. and you want to take benefit upon your forecast. If your forecast is correct, you should be having benefit. Is that right? Believe me, if the price becomes 100 rupees, you will be extremely benefited. If the price become 1000 rupees, you will be extremely benefited. Is it all right? Let me find out per share. If the price is 100, market is bearish, long call you will not be gaining anything, but long put, you are bearish. 450 minus 100, you will be receiving 350. 35 is sunk cost. It is gone. It will never come back. Is it correct? If the price is 1000, the market is bullish. Market is bullish. You were bullish in long call. You will be getting the difference. The profit is unlimited. So you will be getting plus 450 rupees from long call. This was from long put. Is it alright? I have totally calculated the premium because it is going to go out. Is it alright? So it will be plus 40. Sir, what about long put? Yes, I was bearish. Market is bullish. I will not be exercising the option and I will not have to pay anything in the option because my profit losses are limited up to this 35 rupees in total. Is it alright? So I will be getting 450. See the difference. If the price becomes 100, my settlement is 350, of course minus this 35, but 350 minus 35 is I am earning 315 rupees per share. Is it alright? Here also 450 minus 35, that is 415 rupees per share I am going to earn. So if the market is volatile, if it is going up, it is 350, 450. If it is going exorbitantly up or exorbitantly down, I will be benefited. Is it all? But if it is remaining in this price range, is it all right? Then I will be having losses. In this portion, I am benefited. But if it remains under this, then I will be surely having some losses. Is it alright? Because neither of the option will be exercised. Let me even see one price. 500. Is it alright? I am losing money. 350. I am losing money. Is it right? Because the variation is not much. 600. It is going up. Believe me, even if it is going down exorbitantly, then also I will be benefited. Is it right? So I want to have benefit in this. Is it right? Can anyone tell me above 450 when I will be starting earning profits? When I will be starting earning profits above 450, or at which price I will be starting profits? Not very much difficult. Someone can answer me. At what price I'll start earning profits?
Sir,
Above this, huh?
Five.
It is?
485.
Exactly, 485. Because I have already lost my 35 rupees that I need to recover back. Is it alright? Sir, it will be recovered from bearish? No, there also I have already paid it. Is it all? Lower side, lower than what price I'll start earning profits?
315.
It will be 315. Is it all? So this portion, believe me, will be your profits. Is it all? At this rate, you are break even. Break even is your profit will be zero. Is it all right? Losses will be also zero. Is it all right? Including your premium. And this side you will be earning profit. This side you will be earning profit. Between this is your losses. Is it all right?
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yes.
Sir, total expense that we pay is we are having both the positions, long call and long put.
Yes.
So we are bullish and bearish at the same time, right?
Yes.
So we are paying premium of 30 and 5, but total loss, maximum loss would be only 30, right? Because if the market is bullish, then I'll exercise my long call option and not exercise my long put option.
You will not exercise your long put option means you will not pay the premium?
Sir, I'll pay the premium, but
Alright.
in a long call option, I'll earn money.
Alright, if the market is bullish, you will earn from long call. If the market is bearish, you will earn from long put, but you will have to pay your premium.
So that is right, but I'll exercise my option only if the amount of that market share goes above the premium.
No. Is it all? You will exercise the option even if it is 1 rupee above your premium. I'll tell you. Is it all? What is the premium? 30 rupees.
Yes,
Alright.
sir.
What is the exercise price? 550. If the price is 551, you will exercise the option or you will not exercise the option?
I'll exercise the option.
You will exercise the option even if it is 1 rupee above your strike price. See, it is not above, it is not 531, oh sorry, 581. It is 51. Is it alright? So, why? Because now you will be in long call, you will be getting 1 rupee. You have already paid 30 rupees, so your loss will be 29. Had you not exercised the option, your loss would have been 30 rupees. Is it alright? So, reducing your loss is also one of the strategy. Now, tell me, why you will be having a maximum loss of 30?
So that is how I thought about that. In long call, if I'll be bullish, I'll exercise my long call option. And if I'm bearish, then I'll exercise my long put option. So maximum would be either 30 or 5. So maximum would be 30 rupees loss. But now I understand.
Alright, you can just watch this first. You are saying your maximum loss will be 30. Here only it is 35.
Okay, agreed, sir.
Alright. The range I have written incorrectly probably. Yes, it is 450 and 550. It is not 350 and 450. Sorry. This is 450, 550. Let us rewrite it out. This is 450, 550. This is 550 plus 35 is 585. 450 minus 35 is 450. See, I was seeing this, that if it is 485, why I am getting losses at 500? Is it right? Now you can put your 1, 2 and 3 questions. So from here also we can find it out. Market price was 500. You will be having losses. Market price was 350. You should have profits, because 350 is over here. If the market price is 600, it is over here. You should be having profits. Is it alright? So, from this range also, please try to understand what is spread. If a investor or a speculator feels that market is going to be too much volatile, then he can enter into long call and long put of the same security together, and when he enters into this type of contract, it is both the contracts simultaneously, it is termed as spread. Is it all right? Let me use another color pen. Is it all right? Are you getting this? Spread between 450 and 550. So the name is written like this, which is termed as spread. Is it all right? Next question. It is 2.3.9. This all between questions are of valuation. We'll be doing after valuation. Is it all? So this is 2.3.9. The equity share of VCC Limited is quoted at 210. This is spot price. Not much relevant. A 3 months call option is available at a premium of rupees 6 per share. Call is available at 6. And a 3 months put option is available at a premium of rupees 5 per share. Ascertain the net payoff to the option holder of call and put option. Option holder having the option long, call, long, put. See the marks, huh? It is long call, long put. The strike price in both the cases is 220. strike price is 220. Long put also strike price is 220. The share price on the exercise date, that is on maturity, is 200, 210, 220, 230 and 240. Also indicate the price range at which the call and put option may be gainfully exercised. Alright. This I'll be doing last, but let me first tell you what they have given. If the market price on maturity, I will be doing something chart, market price on maturity is 200, 210, 220, 230, 240. That's all right. Try to understand how I am drawing a chart and making it extremely easy. I will be doing settlement from long call. I will be doing settlement from long put. I will be doing settlement of premium. And I will be doing net settlement. That's all right. Please understand and tell me about the premium. Whether in both the cases you will be receiving premium or you will be paying the premium. Sachin.
Paying the premium.
In both the cases?
Yes.
Yes, then I can add it. Rupees 6 and rupees 5. In all the cases, I am paying the premium. So 11 rupees I need to pay whatever is the market price of the share. Is it alright? Now, I will not be considering premium because I have considered it separately. Is it alright? Long call. See what is the strike price? 220 in any of the case. Long call. Let me write down all the markets. Market is bearish. Market is bearish. Market is equal. Market is bullish. Market is bullish. In long call, I am bullish. If market is bearish, I will not be receiving anything. In long call, I am bullish. If market is bearish, I will not be receiving anything. If market is equal, I will not be receiving anything. If market is bullish, my loss are limited, profits is unlimited. Loss are limited. Whenever I get loss, I don't exercise the option, I write down 0. Whenever the market is bullish, I will be getting the difference, plus 10, plus 20. I am bullish, market is bullish, I will be getting the profit. In long put, I am bearish. So when the market is bearish, I will be earning the difference, plus 20. When the market is bearish, I will be earning the difference. When the market is equal, nothing is to be done. When the market is bullish, I am bearish. So I will not exercise the option. You should say, I will not exercise the option. So from option settlement, my net answer will be 0. Sir, premium I will not have to pay. I have considered it separately for both. Is it all right? My net answer in this case will be plus 9, minus 1, minus 11, minus 1, plus 9. Alright, this is net settlement. They have not given me the lot size, so I am not multiplying anything, and this is my profits or loss per share. Is it absolutely alright? And now second question. See, I have prepared a chart. It is then becoming extremely easy. Bullish. Whenever the market is bullish, I will be writing the positive figure with difference. Whenever the market is bearish, I will be writing 0 because I will not be exercising the option. Bearish, whenever the market is bearish, I will be writing positive sign with difference. Whenever the market is bullish, I'll be writing 0. Is it alright? Premium I'll have to pay in any of the case. So this is my settlement. Is it alright? Yes, I want two students to give me two answers. Long call option, when it can be exercised. One student will be giving me the answer. Mahek, you can give me the answer.
Sorry, sir. Can you repeat the question?
Long call, when it can be exercised, at what price it can be exercised?
About 2 to 6.
About 2 to 0. See my question once again, Mahek. When it can be exercised?
Yes, about 2 to 0.
About 2 to 0. One more question. At what price range it may be gainfully exercised? So what is the price range after which you will be earning profit after exercising it?
232.
230, yes, from 232. Is it alright? First you are saying 2 to 6. Why?
I did not consider the put option.
Exactly. Is it alright? If you are considering the spread, that is both options together, is it alright? See, this is how you should write down the answer. Considering spread, means both the options together, then long call can be gainfully exercised greater than what price? 220 plus total premium, that is 11, 231. If you want to write down greater than equal to, you can write down 232. Long put can be gainfully exercised less than. Long put 220, 11 is the premium, is less than 209. See, long put will be exercised even if the price is 290, na? But it will not be gainful. You will not be getting profit in your total answer. Is it alright? So, long call and put option may be gainfully exercised. Is it all? Alright. You have considered the spread. If you consider individually, long call can be gainfully exercised greater than 206 because the premium of call was only 6 rupees. Is it alright? And long put can be gainfully exercised less than 220 minus 5 is 215. Both answers are absolutely correct. You can write down any of the answers for this particular question, that is call and put option. Is it alright? This was 2.3.9. Again 7 marks, very easy to solve it. We are going to 2.3.11. Last question, 2.3.11.
Sir, in the previous slide.
Yes?
Sir, in the previous slide, in long call, it will be 226.
This?
Yes,
sorry. It will be 226. It is not. It was 220 plus 6 is 226. Now we are going to 11. See, if you will note, all the institute's questions are long call and long put. You are having two position, long call and long put, and no else. Is it alright? Let us see what you have done over here. Mr. John established the following spread of stock. Purchased 1 3 months put option. Long put, took a bearish position with a premium of 15. You will be paying premium because you are long. Exercise price 900. purchased one 3-month call option, long call, with a premium of rupees 90 minus 90 already paid, and an exercise price of 1100. Exercise price of rupees 1100. Is it all right? You are bullish in this. TTK Limited stock is currently selling at 1000, not important. Calculate the gain or loss if the price of the stock remains 1000 after 3 months. I will have to do the settlement. Normally I do it in table form. Settlement of long call, settlement of long put, premium of long call, premium of long put. You can even total this out. It is absolutely all right. Is it all right? In situation number 1, in situation number 2, in situation number 3. First, I always fill up premium column. Long call, I am always paying 90 rupees, whatever is the market price on maturity. Long put, I am always paying 15 rupees, whatever is the market price of security on maturity. Is it all right? This either first settle long call or long put. First, let me write down market price on maturity. In all 3 cases, 1000, 700, 1200. Let me first solve long call. Exercise price is 1100. I am bullish. Market is bearish. I will not exercise the option. Exercise price is 1100. I am bullish. Market price is 700. Market is bearish. I will not exercise the option. Strike price is 1100. I am bullish. Market price is 1200. Market is bullish. I will be earning unlimited profit, and my profit will be the difference. 1200 minus 1100 is plus 100. Long put. I am bearish. Exercise price is 900. Market price is 1000. Market is bullish as compared to exercise price. I will not exercise the option. I am bearish. Exercise price is 900. Market price is 700. Market is bearish. I will be getting, my profits are unlimited. I will be getting a difference of profit. I am bearish. A strike price is 900. Market is 1200. Market is bullish. I will not exercise the option. Net settlement 1005 negative. 200 minus 105 is 95 positive. 100 minus 105 is minus 5 negative. Again, you are having a spread. If the market is much volatile, find out the answer by 2000 or 200 rupees. You will be getting lots and lots of profit. But market should be volatile because what you are taking is a spread. Is it all right? These are nothing. Yes?
Sir, is it 1005 or 105?
Sorry, it is 105. It is 105. Thank you. This is my settlement. Now, if you will note, in institute examination, they are asking settlement of only long call and long put. These are all the questions which I have taken from all the papers, last 10 years papers, RTP, MTP, everything I have considered, and all the questions you find out settlement question of long call and long put. That does not mean you should not be knowing short position. You should be absolutely knowing short position. What is the situation, how to do the settlement. Revise all 4 questions that we have done before also. They are not in your PDF, but whenever the video is available to you, you can solve all that 4 questions. Prepare your own questions of short position and revise always before going into the examination. Yes, long position you should be absolutely knowing, but short position also you should be knowing. If short position is asked, the question is easy. You can easily get this cash marks of 4, 6, 7 marks. If it is long position, you will be obviously getting, because you have solved n numbers of questions. Start.